Right, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg. I can't help myself. And I'm coming to you. I'm gonna ask you guys if you like this kind of review, because this is like a TV series. So yeah, as you can tell from the title, I'm reviewing the first 3 new episodes of book 3, Change, in the Legend of Korra series. It just came out today. I was fangirling all over the place. Oh my goodness. I would have been reviewed the show, but I was behind because for a while I didn't have cable, so there was no way for me to really watch The Legend of Korra. But now that we have cable, I can watch it. And they did, oh my goodness, I freaked out so much because they showed 3 new episodes today. So it's like, I was not ready. But how this show brings me back. I remember I used to keep on Avatar when it first came out. Like, I literally remember sitting and like staring TV down watching the first episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh my god. And the fact that, oh my goodness, this episode was free. All these episodes are freaking awesome. Oh my goodness, they stepped their game up with Legend of Korra, and the fact that the animation is just so beautiful. And the characters are freaking awesome. Like, I thought that I would never like any other anime as much as I like Avatar, which I consider Avatar and Legend of Korra animes because they're extremely influenced by the Japanese anime and manga culture that it really can't be considered a cartoon, at least not in my personal opinion. But that's just me. Y'all can tell me what y'all think about. Do you think that Avatar would be considered a cartoon or an anime? But oh my goodness, these 3 episodes, it was book 3 Change, and 3 episodes in order were A Breath of Fresh Air, Rebirth, and The Earth Queen. Now, I'm not going to try to review all 3 of them because this video will end up being like 20 minutes long, but as a whole, we finally see them coming back after Korra had her huge battle with the forces of evil, and after the harmonic convergence, and airbenders start literally popping up everywhere. Like, it's finally, the earth is trying to rebalance itself, because after almost 200 years there were only, well, Aang was the only airbender, and after he had kids with Katara, he had airbender babies. So because of that, the earth was completely out of whack because there were not any airbenders in ratio to the rest of the benders that live in the world, like the earth and fire and water benders. So like, airbenders just start popping up literally out of nowhere, and most of them didn't want to go with them and learn about the airbending culture. They didn't want to leave their families, which I completely understand, but still, it would be freaking awesome to wake up one day and just be an airbender when you were never a bender at all. So it's freaking awesome. And we also meet a new character. A new character is introduced. His name is Kai, and he's a little thief, and he's very manipulative. I can't talk today. He's very manipulative, and he pretty much gets under everybody's good graces, and then he kind of betrays them. He gets to Ba Sing Se with them while they were looking for more airbenders, and he runs off and starts like jacking people for their money using his airbending, which makes the airbenders look bad in a way. But he kind of got his just due, but it kind of sucks because the Earth Queen, she is a witch, would it be? And she is just hateful. Oh my goodness. But let's see the best way I can put this. She, in a way, was kind of like, not necessarily like Zuko. I cannot remember his name. He was the leader of the Dai Li in Avatar, and she's pretty much like reincarnate of him. She's really hateful and mean, and the Dai Li are still just as crazy as they always have been. So they were literally like snatching up airbenders out of Ba Sing Se and putting them like underground, so that way the queen can make her own army of airbenders or whatever. And they snatched Kai. So that was the end of the 3rd episode. But oh my goodness, I was fangirling all over the place watching these episodes. I was like, oh my goodness. Also, I was fangirling so much I forgot to mention, since I cannot remember his name, since the root of all evil was taken out in the last book, we of course we're going to be introduced to some more evildoers, and we see 4 people who can bend, I believe it's earth, fire, yeah, it's earth, water, fire, and air, because the main, he looks like the main leader became an airbender as well because of the harmonic convergence, as well as Booming, whom I fangirled a little bit when I saw him airbending, because I never thought that he was never a bender, and the fact that he can airbend now is just freaking awesome. But I was fangirling too much to even think about part of the stuff. But we have some new evil villains, and they sound like they are going to try to take out the Avatar as well, which always seems to be a pattern with this show, but the show is freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. So yeah, besides having new evil villains, we also, besides having new evil villains, we're also seeing more people try to like gang up against Korra, even though I really like Korra, but as Tenzin told her, as the Avatar, there are going to be people who don't like her decisions, and there are going to be people who love them, which is a pretty good life lesson in general. But I like Korra. Korra is freaking awesome. But other than that, like we all know, in I believe it was like one of the first couple of episodes, they showed Katara, and she was like old and decrepit, but she's still freaking awesome because she's still Katara. But yes, finally, I believe it was in the his third episode, they showed Zuko, and he's like all old and gray, but oh my goodness, I fangirled so much when I saw Zuko, because I immediately knew that it was him, like before they even showed his scar. So I was like, oh my goodness, Zuko is gonna be in this too. This is so freaking awesome. But let me calm down, because this video is gonna be forever. But I just had to mention that I fangirled when I saw Zuko, because Zuko was freaking awesome. He was probably one of my favorite characters in the original series. So I think that's pretty much it for that. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, as well as all of this other stuff that happened in these 3 episodes, Bolin and Mako also get to meet their family. Because it was funny, because Bolin was like joking around saying that if Mako didn't come, that he couldn't possibly meet his grandma, and his grandma's gonna cry and be like, oh, I just wanted to meet my Mako, and then he would die, which he was being dramatic, but it made him come. And because they did, in that, they actually did meet their grandmother. They met their uncle and their cousins, and they have a lot of family members that look like they stay in the same house. But that's neither here nor there. And also, like, the grandmother finds out that what happened to Bolin and Mako's father and mother, that they got killed when they were little, and they ended up like living on the streets by themselves and ended up being in a gang. And then they met Korra and became part of, well, started a bending team, and yeah, it was just a lot. So, and then Mako gave his grandmother his scarf, well, his father's scarf, because it's actually his father's scarf that he always wears, the red scarf. But he gave it to his grandmother and told her that he thinks that she deserved it more than he did. And it was just so sweet and touching. I was like, oh, I teared up a little. But this episode, all of these episodes were freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. And it was an hour and 30 minutes worth of episodes. Oh my gosh, I was not ready. I thought I was only going to be seeing one episode, but I fangasmed all over the place watching those 3 episodes, because I have missed watching Legend of Korra so much, and I have finally caught up to it, and then the season was over. But yes, we are finally in season 3, book 3, and I'm so looking forward to reviewing the rest of these episodes. If y'all want to see me do a review of The Legend of Korra, give this video a thumbs up so I'll know. But even if you don't, I probably still will review it, just for my own pleasure, because Legend of Korra is, it's like my love child. I think Avatar and The Legend of Korra have probably topped my favorite animes, besides like Elfen Lied and Soul Eater. So yeah, This show is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, it brings me back. I feel like a little kid again. Let me calm down. Let me stop fangirling. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much because for real, if I let myself sit and talk, this video will be like 20 minutes long. And nobody wants to watch a 20-minute long video of me talking or fangirling, better yet. So I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. But if y'all would, please tell me how you feel about the new season of Korra coming out, if any of y'all watched it yet. But yeah, just leave your comments down below, and please remember to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe because it helps me out a lot. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios. Oh my goodness, I was not ready. Oh my god. Okay, am I the only one fangirling? Am I really the only one fangirling? Okay, I'm the only one fangirling. Okay, sorry.